Hi, everybody. It is Friday, February 27th, 2026. This is Gen X Speaks. Very early in the morning. Very early in the morning. But news out of England, the Greens have won a crushing election in the Gorton and Denton district of England. And this is Manchester area, Greater Manchester. Very populated. Actually, Manchester area. I'm pretty sure Manchester is it's the second largest metropolitan area, I believe, in England right now. I could be wrong. It might be. I'm pretty sure it is though. It could be Birmingham, but I'm pretty sure it's Manchester. Anyway, Greens have won it. The Green Party. And what does this mean? I think it's interesting to point out that in some ways the United States and the United Kingdom have some similarities in politics right now, and in that there is a conservative movement, there is a liberal movement, and then there is a lefty movement. The Greens represent the left. The Labor is in charge right now. Keir Starmer is the prime minister. He is the head of the Labor Party, and this is a crushing blow to them. This was a district that was held for 100 years by Labor, and it's interesting to note that the Conservatives did not. The conservative pendulum did not take out the Labor movement in this incident. The Green did. And I think this should be indicative of what should be happening here in the United States. Because here we have a conservative party who has clearly done nothing but lie and cheat and create havoc in our country. And we have a Labor Party, we have a Democratic Party who has empty promises. And they take money from APAC, and they take money and make promises that never end up coming around. They don't solidify things. They claim to be, and they are better than the conservatives in theoretically helping, and in some cases actually helping. I'm not going to say they haven't helped the grand majority of Americans, but in one way or another. Certainly there are a number of democratic accomplishments over the last 100 years that have made people, have given people better lives than the conservatives would have offered. But they are essentially impotent right now in the United States. And they don't have a plan. They haven't demonstrated that they have a plan to thwart the conservatives. The conservatives are just burying themselves with their own failed policies. The Democrats aren't offering anything other than, hey, we're better than those guys. And I'm sorry, these are the facts. This is what's happening in the United States right now. It is the progressives in the Democratic Party who are moving it forward. The corporate Democrats, the DNC Democrats, are holding it back. We need to get rid of those people, and we need to replace them with progressives. That is our green movement. Now, we have a Green Party in the United States, but it is really kind of fringe left. And the progressives in the United States actually hold more of what the Greens in the UK believe. So these are the similarities, and this is what needs to happen here. It's beginning. The United Kingdom, this particular election, Groton and Denton, in the Greater Manchester area, is the catalyst that may end up changing the face of what it means to be, I don't know, liberal, left. I hate assigning these arbitrary names to what it is, but to a people's movement. Because what's happened is, again, and I've said this many times, the oligarchs are in control of the West and the East, but of the West. They have taken control. And the people no longer have the power we did 50 years ago, for example, to demand change. We need politicians who will demand change. In the UK right now, it's the Green Party that's demanding change. And it's the Green Party that is bucking the ebb and flow of the Dems, of Labour and Tories, or the Conservatives and the Liberals. Here in the United States, obviously, we have the Republicans and the Democrats, and that is our Conservatives and Liberals. And the Green Party is actually better represented by the progressive wing of the Democratic Party. A lot of people are touting right now, and I've seen it a lot on social media, that there's not really that much of a difference. That we don't really have that strong differences between the progressives and the liberal Democrats. And that's not true. It's not true. We have to work together because we have to beat the people that are ripping our country apart. But it's not the best way. The best way we can do that is to put more progressives in office, because the progressives actually physically help everyone, or trying to physically help everyone in this country, where the Democrats are protecting themselves. It's like two sides of a coin, essentially. The one side, the conservative side, far more harsh, far more militant, far more barbaric, and care less than the other side does about people. But nonetheless, neither party has been doing shit. It's been 20 years of stagnancy in the United States. And it has to stop. This is the movement that needs to happen. The progressive movement needs to happen. And you're seeing it with a lot of people that have been elected recently. And I'm going to say, including, of course, Zorhan Mamdani. That is the classic example. The largest city in this country is now run by a progressive. These are the kind of things that need to happen to change society, to bring society back to a sense of normalcy, to a sense of, help for the everyday person, not just the 3,000 or so oligarchs running the world. Anyway, it's early. I'm surprised I'm this coherent. You all have a good day.